Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Monster Movie Watch Party. With me is Admiral Teague. How you doing, Teague?
Man, I can't wait for this trip down nostalgia lane to this weird, strange pit stop in the middle of Monster Island where we kind of like veer off the usual kaiju track. After this one, there's like you said, a nice long break, and we don't come back for a while. And this is going to be, I guess, this movie. What happened? It just didn't reach its goals. It didn't make enough money. It was even within their circles frowned on. Why does it? Why do we have a 9 year break? Financial problems at the studio?
No, the studio was doing fine. It's just that time caught up with Godzilla. The rubber suits and the all the RC tanks just got to be too expensive for less and less return. People just had monster fatigue, especially in Japan. They
Well,
wanted
I can see why. That makes sense too. I mean, they had burned hard on this franchise since what, 1958 or something?
1954.
All right, so they were really just they have been just going to town with this. Also, like we only went through three rubber suits in the whole lifespan of this monster. We haven't put a lot of money in, so we could see how that happened too.
Yeah, they had 15 movies in 21 years. So
And three suits.
yeah, they kind of saturated the market.
There is one big gap, like the first movie to the second one. Is it like there's one other large gap that we skipped through? They did something else, or there just was no Godzilla.
Is like 5 years between Godzilla Raids Again and Godzilla versus Mothra.
I guess that's where it's at. And now in the last couple of movies we've moved off from cool leather jackets to just cool jackets. And I guess the thing I've noticed that's weird is they let you try to figure out a lot of this on your own. You'll hear a sound effect. The monster will get hit with a beam of light, and that will tell you that they're thinking something or whatever. And every once in a while, to help you out, like someone will show up and be like, Godzilla must be under mind control to fight with his friend Anguirus like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, that suit must have stunk by the end of it.
Oh my god, yeah, right? Just like throw more cornstarch on suit. Throw more cornstarch on suit.
Yeah, but as we alluded to, this is the final movie of the Showa era and the final directorial out for Ichiro Honda, the co-creator of Godzilla.
You were kidding when you said that we
a
both
huge
had
loss.
You were kidding when you said at the end of the stream we both turn on our cams and commit seppuku to commemorate the end of Godzilla, right?
Yeah, I don't need to do that because Godzilla will return.
Oh, thank God. I did have the knife ready, though. Hey, Gorilla. It's Gorilla's Random Thoughts 5261.
Hey, Gorilla.
It's the 5261 that really stands out. Was there really 5,260 other Gorilla's Random Thoughts?
Well, the brain experience was their take on those first 5,000.
I got really lucky. Oh, here we have Gavin saying, hello, Gorilla. And it's been a better year in English. We didn't fight a year and drop a couple of nukes for it to be in Japanese. Yeah, it better be in English. I hope this one is in English, although I have enjoyed the ones in Japanese because I found it does Gorillas, that's your body count. Calm down there, Harambe. This one I think promises to be a lot of fun. Will we have hot chicks, Germ?
A couple.
Oh, we even can't afford hot chicks, huh?
Yeah, this is the edited down American version of Mecha Godzilla Counterattack, which came out in 1975. This was limited release in the United States in 1978.
We're talking drive-ins only.
Yeah, mainly to gin up interest in the upcoming cartoon series that Hanna-Barbera had licensed.
Which name, Gavin? What did I say? What name? Which name? We'll get rid of one hot chick and get us 5 okay-looking chicks. I mean, that's the only way to do it at this point, right?
Yeah. But let's get this started.
Okay. You know what? Because it affected me personally. It's the African word for peace, I think, isn't it?
I have no idea. Ask Gorilla, that's his papa.
I'm sorry, man, but you know what? They had to protect that kid. I want them to check in. That was like a long time ago now. That little idiot is like 25 years old. Like, I want to check in with that kid. That was 16,
17 years ago now.
Yeah, the kid was like, what, 10 or 12? So the kid is 30 now. I want to check in with that kid and find out what it's been like to live with getting Harambe killed. What it's been like. I'm glad you put that out there. Hey, Daniel, it's good to see you. I would like to point out that I am not the board of apologies for an entire city worth of people. Also, I appreciate that you understand that the election hasn't happened yet. A lot of people pre-celebrated the election, and for the person on the crack screen Trudeau phone in the filthy igloo. Do you know anything about America saying the election had already happened like 4 days ago? It's tomorrow, you goddamn idiot. And just the way I would go very, very carefully if I was the person in the filthy igloo, because you're celebrating 9/11 and saying every single person in New York deserved it. That's pretty hateful, motherfucker. And you know what? I'll make sure to tell Mark Duplessis you said that. He lives in New York too. He'll need to know that he's a woke piece of shit who deserves this as well. Nick Weiser lives in Chicago. I wonder if he deserved it. What do you think, Germ? Does he deserve to have a bad mayor? I guess every single person in California deserves it too, right?
We all have bad mayors.
I know. Well, you know what? It's going to be a drag to have a commie mayor, but he'll still be a communist mayor in a capitalist country with a limited term. So he'll be gone, and I'll have survived like my 5th straight terrible mayor in a row. It's not what makes you think the last 2 mayors or 3 mayors have been great? None of them are good. We had a Republican, a Democrat, and an independent mayor in a row without changing people. Mike Bloomberg is a maniac, okay? We have been through worse than this. This guy is probably a dick, but, like, I don't think he can be as big of a dick as Bloomberg. Like, he's not telling me how to drink my soda. Another kid fell into a gorilla enclosure, and the gorilla went at it and picked it up and passed it to the mother, and then flipped off the guys with the 9 ready. Here's the thing. I wish that they had taught the gorilla football so he could have passed it to the mom. That would have been even better.
One, that was a female gorilla that did that.
Well, wasn't Harambe was born a female gorilla, right? Harambe made a decision when they learned sign language to change their pronouns.
Yeah, Harambe may have identified as female, but he was not.
But I thought that it was natural across species, and it's not just unique to weird humans with mental disorders to do that. It's 99
No, it's just crazy humans.
I would say that's probably. Here's the thing: he probably will win, but it's now looking like a squeaker. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the poll shifted 30 points. The problem is this, and I don't want to really hear any shit about this one. The Republican's unelectable. He's been told by the other Republicans to drop out, and even the Republicans have endorsed, rather than their own candidate, Andrew Cuomo, who no one really wants either. A guy who, like, this is your ballot. A guy who was indicted for fraud by the city, A guy who only didn't get arrested for making false police reports because the statute of limitations was up on all like four of them. So like, a documented liar in the form of Curtis Sliwa that everybody in New York has met and knows, and I have met, and like, he is just the weirdest guy. And you've got a guy who killed 55,000 people on, a
Oh
lot of
wow,
people's hearts.
they're repurposing Astro Monster footage. They're explaining his face turns throughout the show era.
Well, he does start out as a dick monster.
Yeah.
But then, we find out that he has a nice side to him.
Yeah.
He has friends like Angaris.
This entire opening is all repurposed footage.
Yeah, it's whack, too. Let me ask you a question. There we go. That looks badass. Come on.
Well, yeah,
They've earned the
Astro
best
Monster.
of. The asshole monster?
Invasion of Astro Monster.
Oh. I love when
Yeah, making
Godzilla does the
Godzilla
dance.
look like
A lunatic.
heavy pushing on Godzilla as a good guy, because this is
Oh, look.
essentially a commercial for a cartoon.
This is from the first Rodan movie, or sorry, the first Godzilla versus. That's not from the Mecha Godzilla movie. That's
No,
from the
that's
Monster
from,
Zero movie.
Yeah.
Wow, can they get him in frame?
They cleaned up the footage from the first one.
The Mecha Godzilla company, huh? I guess the fact he's made off Godzilla means that like he probably does have a heart of gold too, right?
Yeah. That whole Mecha Godzilla company thing, that's just something that Japanese production studios do. It's basically like a sublet of Toho.
It also
It's the
doesn't matter if
division.
you see it bloats the runtime. It also doesn't matter if you've seen it or not. You see it or not. You could be getting a soda or pissing.
Yeah, you're still in the popcorn line when this is happening.
I remember this. He used his laser eyes as a force field, didn't he?
Yeah.
Germ, is it me or is Mecha Godzilla basically the first Transformer?
He may be a Transformer.
You think so?
They really did a good job cleaning up the footage. Toho is sharing copyrighted material. That's
Oh,
okay. It's their
sir.
copyrighted material.
Oh, sir. Look at this copyrighted material, sir. It's a good thing they own it, though, right? This is their copyrighted
Yeah.
material. Uh-oh. What did you do? Oh, there you go.
Oh, this is Tubi, so there may be some little quirks.
Germ and I get this for free because of the diversity points we get from dating. It's a good thing we found out about this DEI program, isn't it, sir?
Hey, it's about time DEI got used for some good purpose.
When we call each other sir, it's sort of like Marcy and Peppermint Patty, guys. Right, sir?
Exactly.
Ah.
And fuck you if you want to question it. That's your own rules, DEI. You can't question it, so we can exploit it.
That's right. And with my wet feet Cubano status, they can never kick us out of America, Germ. They say they wanted head. I would never mess with the Japanese Navy, sir.
Oh no. Top notch.
Well, I mean, Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like someone already cleaned up.
Now, our buddy, the other Doctor Who, was big in the design of Mecha Godzilla.
They may have copied him. He is Mechanicon's creator. He didn't quite have the access to the space titanium.
There's always a bigger fish, right, Germ?
Yep. In this case, a lobster.
They would have been
No,
ready
it's
for that
not.
lobster if they'd bought butter, right?
Oh yeah. Looks like Puff the Magic Dragon took some steroids. Yeah, Daniel, they are dead, 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 dead.
This is the most unmanly and undignified submarine captain ever, sir. I like the cut of this guy's jib. We need a bad guy with sunglasses in every movie. Am I right?
Yeah.
Last movie, we had a good guy in sunglasses who acted like a crazy dick but shot people left and right. That guy was fun. Is he going to be back? Got the Earthlings pegged.
Yep.
Thinking like MacArthur, isn't he?
Yep.
They've been on the edge of that black hole for like 15 years now.
Hey, Boomer.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Welcome to movie night. Welcome to Godzilla vs. the first Transformer.
That's not a bad car.
It's a Camaro. It's a 77 Camaro. I think I had one. Why would a submarine wrench give us food?
Don't question it too hard.
I would call it
Another
Tegus.
sea level monster on the
You know
level of
what?
Imbara.
But don't you name it like Tegosaurus or Germosaurus if you find it? Why do you give it its own name? If I had a monster, I would call it Tigaris Prime. What do you think, Germ? Which
Not
also is a good
bad.
name for. Also, which sounds like a pretty good Star Trek planet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He lives on in our hearts. Was that Epstein's place?
Not quite.
And yeah, I did have that fucking car. It was a piece of shit.
Yeah, but it looked nice. That's the important part.
Spent like 30 hours in the fucking shop for every 10 on the road. It was
Hey,
costing $60 a week to drive around in the 80s.
you got to pay
In
to look good.
gas. In gas. Yeah, you don't look too good when you can't buy drinks or anything like that. I came to hate that car. I got rid of it and I got a 1972 Dodge.
Great choice, Al Bundy.
It was a good car before the Japanese invasion. It was very well made, and I had it until some asshole T-boned it. I loved it so much I got another Dodge. My second Dodge was a 62 Fury. Too soon?
And they'd like to move in on you as a attractive widow.
We want to talk to you about how your mother definitely loved the American military.
Yeah, he said that when Interpol comes sniffing around, don't tell those pigs shit. It's too bad. Tyrannosaurus is a nice, simple creature, but he always got sea level billing. Yeah, you're proving them all wrong with that insane cackle.
This plot really moves along quick. I got to give him that.
Yeah,
When you don't really explain
they,
shit, it works like that.
hey, they didn't care and didn't have the money to fill in the little details. They were cutting up a 3-year-old movie to as a commercial. There's something like a half hour cut out of this movie.
It might be for the best. We sometimes have really bloated runtime. We bloated the beginning. I mean, this movie isn't exactly like we could cut 10 more minutes out. Is this a flashback?
Nope.
But he was supposed to be dead. He wasn't really dead.
He survived.
Oh, but he just. Oh, he didn't bother to tell his wife. What a smart man. Mecha Godzilla looks a little different in this movie, Germ.
Yeah, the one thing they did do was improve the original film cut.
Well, it's also it's got a new head, doesn't it? They lost the original head.
Well, they kind of ripped it apart in the movie and they didn't have a backup.
Right. But they wove it into the plot. When Godzilla tears off Mechagodzilla's head, the guy in charge of the remote room goes, "Ah, mighty machine, destroyed." Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Generic supervillain laugh. The alien
It
and the mad
was.
scientist, yeah.
It also, not only was it generic, but it went on a bit too long, right?
Oh, they're trying to laugh through awkward silence.
And just made, I guess they heightened his insanity. Everybody, please hit the like and follow buttons. And I thank everybody who's watching on a second device.
Oh yeah, he'll feel that tomorrow.
You lie!
Like she cares.
What is with this What is with these movies consistently digging like partially American chicks? She is part American, correct?
Maybe.
Dude, she has father was in the army of occupation written all over her face.
There was a fashion at the time to look more American.
And look at us now. I have a commissar outfit to wear on Wednesday, sir. What did he mean, famous?
Well, they couldn't afford the best of voiceovers.
He is a fool. Oh, jeez. Jeez.
That's okay. His little pet will take care of that. Let's see here. Mad scientist was smart, but at the same time, he was a moron. Doesn't he realize humans need other humans to survive? Well, he got his alien friends. If he helps the aliens destroy humanity, he's screwed. Not really. He has his alien friends, and he has his daughter, such as she is. Maybe a Cockney trying to fake a Japanese accent. Boomer.
That, or they don't know the difference between American and British accents. It's all the same to them. But you're right. I mean, there's something going on there with that. Godzilla 0.0 info dropping tonight, sir. Maybe we should look at that after we're done. I don't know how much time you have.
Yeah, we can take a look at it. But I heard it wasn't dropping until midnight, though.
Oh, well, it'll be 11. It'll be 10:30 when we're done.
Yep, he caught you. What if the aliens destroy him and his daughter after they destroy humanity? Then he's lost. His last words will be, shit, he screwed up. I don't think he cares, Daniel. No, Pops kind of left that out.
Sounds like your neighbor the other night.
Yeah, it's just as fake. I know a certain guy down in California who'd be very interested. He's a little overweight and a little bit of a geek, but I'm sure he's willing to. If you're willing to change, he'll accept you.
By the way, Jerm, did you hear that they're able to make more Coca-Cola than ever by using AI?
The minute I get a new kidney, those guys are in trouble.
AI will be on that one next.
Well, you're in trouble. Yeah, it is a cool idea, Daniel. Just as unfortunately, I can't drink any of it. Hey, she saved them. Wow, that is a very 70s car. Oh, it's Daniel, that is her Titanosaurus. That's her pet.
Sith Dan, you'll be happy to know that Germ and I have spent most of the week programming a AI of you. We're hoping to debut it later this week. LDG did himself proud on this one, don't you think?
Yeah. And if not, we got Daniel, a nice girlfriend in this movie.
Here we go with some good gunplay. So we're going to try to continue the arc and have a Mecha Sith Dan. What do you think?
I don't think the world's quite ready for that. But at least Dan would have an excuse to date those robot girls.
I'm just curious, Germ. Do you have my room ready? I'm
What's
gonna
that?
fly. I'm gonna fly in on the 2nd of January to escape the communist hell. I understand you've told me that there's no communism where you're from.
You got the wrong state.
Do you want to flee here? I know the
Uh,
timing's awkward, but he'll be gone soon.
yeah, I'm not going from one communist regime to another.
We have less. It's less thick with communists here. We only have one layer. Sentences to minions to death for failing to capture the two guys. What an ass. He's not. He's very strict. I guess would be how I would put it. Germ, thoughts?
Yeah, he has a very, very high standard for his minions.
She's kind of hot.
I'd hope so. She's a robot.
Ow! She's a sex machine.
Way to keep up security, asshole.
Katsula's been a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, all those pesky morals.
Also,
You would
like
expect
they
that from a
saw
robot.
one too many Elvis movies fed into their American voice characterizations. Am I right?
May have been the same guys. The last ride for the RC cars.
It's sad. We've been through a lot with these RC cars, Jer.
Yeah.
Is that buffering or is that because we have premium and we skipped the commercial?
It's skipping the commercial insert on the Tubi.
Yeah, this guy thinks he's English too. Take it back right away. It's like they saw Hard Day's Night or something. Was he Bob Hoskins? Like it's a bad take on Bob Hoskins. It's so weird. Oh, they're gonna. That's not very sporting of them to send fighter planes, sir.
No, not very, but they're kind of punching out of their weight class as is. My broadband went to shit. Oh, sorry to hear that, Boomer. You don't fool me.
Here come the wire-guided planes, sir. We pulled out all the stops on this monster, bro.
Oh, yeah, they want to go out with a bang.
Guy was like, Star Wars is eating my lunch, sirs. Make me a movie worthy of Mordor.
More like you're all fired. Show some pride in your work as you go out the door.
Germ, did you know Archie Bunker was a huge Godzilla fan?
Did not know that.
It was his absolute very favorite like movies to watch because because Japanese people would die, and he would yell racial pejoratives at them as they ran away. It was hilarious. We used to be able to laugh at ourselves in this country, sir.
Yeah, I can see where Archie Bunker would get a kick out of that.
You know what, Germ? They played it perfectly. Right there was Meathead like being shocked by it to nerf the toxicity, but it was just so funny. People from Queens are funny, am I right?
Yeah,
Archie
but
Bunker is funny.
Funny, haha. Well, yeah, definitely.
The nanny was funny.
Let's not go too far.
She was funny.
She sounded funny.
She was hot.
Maybe if you don't include the face.
She was hot. She had a hot body.
Yeah, as I said, give her a paper bag. And she's hot.
Didn't the other guy, wasn't the other guy in her show like she worked with the Star Trek villain? Moriarty was the butler in the house. Come on,
Yeah.
you like the nanny. You know you wanted to do Fran Drescher, and you think she was funny.
As I said, a paper bag and some earplugs said perfectly doable.
The voice is not quite that bad, but it wasn't that much of an exaggeration. Trump is funny. Tell me Trump isn't funny.
Toho made a couple of Star Wars knockoffs in the early 80s.
They're thinking they got Star Wars in their brain making this. Sir, you don't think that the president is pretty funny?
He's pretty funny, but
He's got great comic timing, be honest.
yeah, but that's not translated to Fran Dresser.
No, I'm just saying people from Queens are funny.
Some of them.
Gene Simmons is funny.
Gene Simmons is from Jerusalem.
He was born in Jerusalem, sir, but he grew up in Queens. Kiss is from Queens. He's from Forest Hills. Joey Ramone was funny.
And if it's humanly impossible, improvise.
Oh no. That's going to be very easy. That's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Could they have built you a better beard? They swept that up off a barbershop floor and made it out of like hairspray, didn't they? Did they cut up a few merkins to make that beard or what?
They cut up something. Maybe rats.
Whoa. That's blasphemy, sir. I want to thank everybody who reposted the show. That was really nice. Gavin loves it, the DEI monster. I mean, is not all DEI a monster, Germ?
Yeah, you get right down to it. And we finally see Godzilla.
No humans were hurt in the making of this movie. Marakoshi has a good jacket, huh? I mean, it's cream colored, but it's pretty good. Is that a trampoline?
A little bit different.
Great jacket. Great blazer. I'd wear that. Would you wear that jacket?
A little bit different, but pretty good.
It's a pretty good layer, too. I agree, buddy. That one was especially nice. The material was awesome. It might have been wool. I got a real good Calvin Klein blazer that's tweed.
Yeah, Daniel, Titanosaurus is mainly a water-based monster, so he'd have the advantage.
When I go to the Calgary Comic Con, Germ, I think I'll wear my tweed jacket. What do you think?
Why not?
Will you be there too if I fly you up there? Will you sit at the Saving Star Trek table with me? Because I'm thinking that's where we're going to go.
I may have some trouble getting to Calgary. Nice hit.
And Mecha Godzilla goes down like a tree struck by lightning, but he's back up. This Mecha Godzilla head is better.
Oh yeah, by a lot.
Yeah, he's really cool here. He has knee rockets.
At least they're using the I beams a lot more. Now Godzilla's looking for a suplex.
Wow. He did all that without damaging the jacket. That's the thing I really appreciate.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
If I got us all helmets like that with headsets made into them for Christmas, would you wear it for the shows?
One show.
But you want the helmet. That's what you're saying.
I'll do the nice thing and wear it for one show before I hawked it. It's nice how they animate the sonic attack.
Titanosaurus is, well, it distorts the air, maybe. Titanosaurus is like sort of a dick. His lack of ranged attacks makes him, not a real threat.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons he's always a C class.
He needs like laser eyes.
I know in some versions his horn is fireable.
It's a one-shot weapon. I'm a cyborg is not what you usually hear after I may look like a girl, but I'm not.
Yep.
Hey, we've seen that before. Oh, this one's got like an inner head with like a little brain. That's fucking badass, bro. That is so badass.
Yeah, Daniel, he's plenty strong. He just doesn't have much in the way of weaponry.
Yeah, he can take a beating. Oh, Mifune.
Yeah, they're transmitting the woke mind virus to Titanosaurus. That's why he's so weak. Oh no, we got another one. I thought Dan was the only one, but now we got two.
To what?
Cyber files.
Oh, I thought maybe you meant like prawn bots or something in the chat. I'm like, oh, because that happened yesterday while we were doing the NFL with Bill. I think it's because he left the StreamYard's ad in his tweet. That seems to attract them.
Ah.
Gavin gets it. The woke mind virus is what won the day, sir.
And Titanosaurus is running like a chicken.
What a gangster way to go out, huh?
Yeah, he jumped all that way to the spaceship just to get nuked by Godzilla. And Godzilla wins again.
Transmitting Yoko Ono directly into Titanosaurus' brain. I didn't see that one until now. Good one.
Sailing off into retirement.
Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be thinking on this one for a couple of minutes after the movie ends.
Yes, another 4-year term for Godzilla. He
4
takes
more
9 years
years.
off. He actually took 9 years off to serve as PM of the Japanese parliament.
You're not allowed to serve consecutive terms like that, sir. He had to go, right? So let's talk here. Like we just went from 1958 to 1978. 20 years worth of Godzilla movies. I think every one of these made money, didn't it?
They made a little bit, yeah.
Even this one
This
made a
one
little
had the
bit.
worst returns. Yeah, this one got to like 1.7, I believe.
Was it announced as a break for the franchise or a last movie?
That I'm not sure of. I think it
Monsters
was
are
just
done and
known.
sci-fi came in.
Yeah, it's just known that this was going to be the last one because of the downward trend.
All right, so we've seen several suits. This one was a really good one. We had a full pantheon of monsters. Everything ever was on the table. We left out Son of Godzilla. We didn't really mess around with the island too much. We more focused on the space people. They've been a problem on this one. 6 year break until '84. I saw that one in theaters. So, Germ, at this point, like, we've seen all the different monsters. Who was your favorite?
It has to be Anguirus. He's always been my favorite.
Because he's friends with Godzilla.
That and I always appreciated his spiny uh, armadillo shell.
He's one of several monsters who attacks by jumping backwards, which is a weird thing that goes on in these kaiju movies.
Yeah, it was a unique attack.
Yeah, who's your favorite say adversary to Godzilla? I'm going to say I think that Rodan was maybe my favorite, if not Monster Zero.
Yeah, Monster Zero is always a good one. Kind of partial to Megalon myself.
Mecha Godzilla is just Godzilla made of metal, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's
Kind
not
of like
really that
Superman
exciting.
versus Bizarro Superman, right?
His best feature was he had a whole lot of weaponry.
Yeah, he's basically an armored battle. He's like an AT-AT on 2 feet,
Yeah.
or a transformer. He's kind of a
Yeah.
transformer. You can see how that filtered in from this.
Yeah, he transforms from Godzilla into a Mecha Godzilla.
No, but when Mechagodzilla is like in his native form, whatever you want to call it, when he's all natural as Mechagodzilla, he is sort of looks like some of the Transformers,
A little bit.
like when they're in their robot state. What was the
A
best
little bit.
movie?
Best movie, probably Godzilla versus Monster Zero. That had
Huh,
that covered everything. Aliens, other monsters.
true, space travel, a weird planet, but this time it's on the edge of the solar system. They moved to the edge of a black hole now.
Buddy's votes is King Ghidorah.
Ghidorah is Monster Zero, right?
Yes. Ghidorah first appears on Earth. He flees to space and is captured by the people of Planet X.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
Destroyer and Biollante get honorable mentions. So yeah, those are okay movies.
The sludge monster, I think, is the one I hate the most. He gives me a bit of a
Yeah, that
headache.
was kind of the weak part of the franchise.
It's
It's when
reacting
they
to
knew things.
Reptilicus or something.
Yeah, it's when they knew things were going downhill.
We need a green angle to sell this movie. We we already went after you. Going after nuclear power wasn't good enough. We have to take it further.
Yeah.
We've already destroyed the solution. Now let's complain about the cause.
And yeah, I'm
Hottest
looking
chick.
up. I have no idea any of their names.
What movie had the hottest chick?
I would say Son of Godzilla because you gotta love the Hawaiian print.
Yeah, except for when we jumped away to do Mothra and had the singing Mothra chicks, I'm with you.
They're a close second.
Hedorah is pretty low for you. Yeah, Hedorah doesn't really get it done.
Yeah,
Titanicus
he's a
really just
sledge
comes in
rod.
at the last minute too. He's just like a palooka. He does have like the strength, like Daniel said. He has assets as a one-on-one fighter. The thing is, Godzilla could take him out with his breath from like 30 miles away.
Yeah, he's just a fill-in jobber.
Gavin Blackburn would have his way with both of the twins. Sir, when we take over the Federation, you will have your wish. We will have both of them sent to your cabin. Don't you just kind of picture us all as a big Mirror Universe crew now that we did the In a Mirror Darkly 1 and 2, which was a feat to do that in 3 hours and 20 minutes, only 20 minutes longer than our hopeful, aspirational time. I thought that was something else, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You did a great job with that watch party too. This week there is
Yeah,
no watch party.
yeah, I'll get a little break. I might be able to stay for the entire review show.
Cool. Yeah, well, it will be a great discussion. I can't wait for that one. What's our next kaiju movie?
Well, we won't be doing a kaiju movie technically.
What will we be doing?
We will be doing the 1954 American monster movie, Them.
That's a great movie. Okay, the giant ants.
Yeah,
Guys, radiation is once again to blame.
yeah. Essentially, Godzilla is Batman, Ghidorah is the Joker, and Mecha Godzilla is Bane.
I understand that.
Yeah, I can see the relation.
Them is awesome and a great Blondie
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, we're going to be taking
They're one
a small
instrumental.
break from the Japanese monster movies. We're going to be sampling some American monster movies for a while. We'll start off with Them. We'll work. The 50s is very, very rich with monster movies. We're definitely going to get to Them.
Dracula.
We may get to some of the Universal, but I'm going to try to steer away from them. We're going to do some more of the unique ones.
Cool.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. We'll definitely get to the 50-foot woman. We'll have a good couple of months for the American movies. And we'll get back to Godzilla.
I want to thank everyone watching. Now we got 5 people. Can we please everyone please interact with a like, make it a quality view, drive up. We got 5 likes, so 6 watching. If there's anyone else out there who hasn't liked the stream, please, we're begging you. We're begging you. Germ, you know who usually is the first person to like my stream?
You are.
Me. I have the confidence to say that I deserve that like.
Definitely.
I want to thank you for this great education in Japanese kaiju movies and the run of the Godzilla Tojo films. Do I now get to say that I have a doctorate in Tojo kaiju movies in the specified in Godzilla studies?
As soon as we get you to pronounce Toho right.
Okay, but I mean, I can discuss the Oxygen Destroyer and several other ways to kill Godzilla. Or temporarily stop him, at least.
Yeah, you got a American doctorate in Japanese kaiju.
I definitely thought the hottest chick was the one in the second Godzilla movie, where they try to copy the Oxygen Destroyer formula, and the guy has like the missing half a face. That chick was hot. What's the one with the scientist has like half a face missing?
I think that is the first one you might be talking about, where he had the eye patch and the scar.
Think so. You know what? Yeah, you're right. It's an early guy. It's not the first one, but like it's an early. It's in the. This chick was in one of the first 2 or 3 movies in the leather jacket era of Godzilla movies, and god damn it, in Godzilla 0.0, I hope we have more good leather jackets because we did have a good leather jacket in Godzilla -1.
Yeah, we certainly did. And we got the Super
Inframan. I think I know what that
Inframan
is. I have a think. I think I'm gonna see it and know what it is.
by the Shaw Brothers is worth a watch. I'll look into it.
You know what? While there's still us here, because right now YouTube is building AI like versions of both of us, and from what I've heard, AI Teague is even harder to work with than real Teague.
Oh, that would be something.
They enhanced it. They say it's an even wilder mix of Donald Trump and Alec Baldwin. Is your political show coming on Wednesday?
Oh yeah, we'll be doing that on Wednesday.
Well,
Oh,
you'll
I
be
see what
doing
you're
that.
talking about. It's sort of like a Ultraman meets Kamen Rider.
Impossible, says Gavin. I like that. I like the cut of your jib with that one. Why, that's impossible.
So we might give a run at that genre for the Japanese movies. But and before we go, I was just looking up for any new news on Godzilla -0.
Right.
Unfortunately, nothing really substance out there.
No trailer.
Just that super teaser.
Do you want to check it out with our friends, or do you want to? It's up to you. I'm here for
Oh
you.
no, that's okay. We don't need to check it out. It's literally just the logo.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. I saw the logo. It's just the same as the last logo. It looks pretty cool. Except instead of a 1, there's 2 zeros next. It looks like Godzilla boobs.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's let's call this one Godzilla boobs. What do you think?
Let's hang off on that until the parody comes out.
I'm just imagining Godzilla with big fake boobs, but you know what? One day we'll get that. Maybe I'll ask Grok to create that now. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, that's scary. Teague, what do you got coming up next?
You tell me, what time are we on tomorrow, buddy?
I should be available by let's see, 4 my time, so that's
7 my
7
time.
your time. Yeah.
I'm going to ask Grok whether we should go on at 7 or 8 because I think the AI has a handle on when there's more engagement. I'm thinking 7:30, split the baby, or 7 might be good. I don't know. An early show for us, but we'll be on Tuesday. I think it'll be Landman centric. What do you think, sir?
Yeah, why not?
Would be interesting to have -0 also introduce Monster Zero. I think the deal with these is we are really just going to stick with Godzilla for a little while here. I don't think there's going to be any expansion of the Pantheon in the second movie. I don't know, though.
We might, but that would really be interesting to go straight for Monster Zero.
He is a kick-ass monster. I mean, would he have the same origin? Would he start out as Ghidra?
I guess. Really awesome to watch this movie and to hang out with you guys. Thanks.
It was our pleasure. I love doing this stuff. I'm so glad that I get to do it with Germ.
Yeah, good to have you here, Daniel. So yeah, tomorrow, 7, 8 o'clock Eastern for Teague, and we'll be back here on Wednesday for another random rant roundtable. And then after that, we'll be skipping next Saturday, and then back here for them on Monday.
We love you
Hey,
all, and we'll see you next time.
take care, everybody.